Hello everyone and welcome to Career Launcher. So in today's class we are going to discuss about a much talked about bill, that is one big beautiful bill, but this bill is not related with India, rather it is related with USA. But now the question is, since it is a bill of USA, why we are discussing it in India? And the reason is very simple. If you are reading newspaper for the last 2 weeks, I'm sure you must have come across multiple times this term coming in the newspaper. And that is why, of course, if something comes again and again in the newspaper, it becomes important for your exam. Okay. So even if it is from America, of course, yes, it will impact India also. So that is why we have decided to discuss this in this class. So am I audible, visible? Is everything fine? Is everything clear? If yes, then please write yes. Yes, Riva, the class has started. Okay. Yes. So let us begin. I think I'm audible, visible, sab kuch theek hai na? So let us begin. Before moving on, there's a small announcement. That's on 28th July, that is Sunday. So this Sunday at 9:30 a.m. in the morning, we'll be having a workshop, Race to NLUs, the Head Start. And if you want to join this, then this is the QR code. You can scan it with the help of a camera app. If the camera is not working, then with the help of Google Lens, scan it. You will get the link and reach there. If you are not able to scan it, I would say please search this on Google, Career Launcher Race to NLUs. You will get this link on the front, on the top. LST likha hoga, hai na? So click on it. And this is actually the workshop page. So 20th July ko in the morning, we'll be having a session. If you are a CL LST student, it is free. Otherwise, you have to pay 48 rupees. Okay, and join this. So you must join it. This is very, very helpful and very, very important because you will get to know how to prepare in the last few months. Okay. Yes. If you have any query regarding it, you can call. देखो दो number दिया हुआ है, WhatsApp number and call number, phone numbers are also given. Now, so let us begin with the today's class. Here we are talking about the Hindu में editorial है ना 7 July की. What is US President's one big beautiful bill all about? Okay, tax cutting etc. ना. So many other things are there. Okay. So basically, we'll be discussing in detail about this bill. And not only in that, even in Indian Express and other places also, I have seen this article multiple times. And that is why I have decided to discuss it. क्योंकि इसको मैंने कई बार देखा, कई अखबारों में देखा छपते हुए, इसलिए मैंने इसको इरादा किया इसको क्लास डिस्कस करने का. Okay, but before that, we will discuss little bit about the USA. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा हम US के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे. And since I believe that I had already discussed these things earlier, I believe that you all should be answering it fast. थोड़ा सा हम लोग पहले डिस्कस करेंगे US के recent election से related, which had happened last year in November. So things related with that. Because in January, Donald Trump became the president. Right? So is which president right now? Please tell me. 45th and 47th. Yes, Kushagra, right? The right answer is D. Yes, Nandri, you are also right. So earlier he had served as 45th president from January 2017 to January 2021. Now he is the 47th president. Yes, Nandini, Srishti, Swarup, you all are right. D is the right answer. And who was the person who administered the oath? What is the name of the Chief Justice of USA who administered the oath? Clarence Thomas, John G. Roberts, Samuel A. Alito, Neil M. Gorsuch. What is the right answer? I just have a rough idea because it was very much in the news. That is why I'm discussing it. Yes, Kushagra, very good. Nandini, right? Justice John Roberts, Justice G. Roberts, and आप देख सकते हो, this one is actually is the outgoing president. At that time, we are talking about January this year. Here is Donald Trump. So January this year, this news is related with January this year, and of course, this is a part of current affairs. Good. Many people are answering. B is the right answer. Yes, Nandini, Srishti, Kushagra, you all are right. And John Roberts was actually the Chief Justice of US Supreme Court. Let's move on. And I hope you are aware of J.D. Vance. He is actually the Vice President of USA. And please tell me, he's actually taken oath, of course, by the same US Supreme Court Chief Justice. You can see it here. And you have to tell me that he is which Vice President of USA? 49th, 50, 51st, 52nd. Now, in today's class, we will see the importance of vice president also. We'll discuss further. है ना? Yes, the right answer is 50th. So B is the right answer. Very good, Nandini, Kushagra, you all are right. Now, please tell me. Okay, we'll discuss there. Importance of vice president, we will discuss after a few minutes. So B is the right answer. Okay. Now, I hope you are aware, US second lady. Second lady means wife of vice president. So first lady means wife of president will be called as first lady. And second lady will be wife of vice president, has roots with Indian state of which is Indian state. So his wife has Indian origin link. Which state? The right answer? What is the right answer? Yes, Phoenix, Bagri, right? Nandini, right? Andhra Pradesh, Anna. So his wife is UC Vance, okay? An American second lady, Anna. First Asian American and Hindu in this role, okay? Anna was born in Telugu. Telugu is a language which is spoken in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so you can read it further. And her parents are from Telugu community of Andhra Pradesh. That is what you should be remembering it. Okay, yes, here is Andhra Pradesh. That is what you should be knowing. Okay, let's move on. Hannah. And she was born actually in California. So California is here in USA. Sorry. Okay, yes. Now, I'll be discussing some PYQs which were asked in the exam. I think this was asked in either SLAT or MHSET. As far as I could remember, SLAT ne pooche the first woman US Supreme Court judge. I'm just asking it because it will be a sort of a little revision. So thoda sa main pooch leta hu. Anyone? This is a PYQ because PYQ sometimes gets repeated. That's why I'm asking it. The right answer is first woman US Supreme Court judge. This was asked in an exam. So actually the right answer is option A, Sandra Day O'Connor. Although it's a difficult question, but if it is asked in some exam, for example, let's say this was asked in SLAT and it gets repeated in ALET or CLAT, then you should solve this. Even if it is difficult, because the idea is the PYQs should not be missed, at least last 5 years. है ना? इसलिए मैं PYQs कराते रहता हूँ. Sometimes the अटपटा question आ जाता है. And there was once a question related with Cornelia Surabji. So go and read about this also, this topic. About her. Cornelia Surabji is also important. This is also a PYQ of some exam. Of law entrance exam. Okay? That is why I'm telling you. Let's move on. Hana. Cornelia Surabji was first woman to practice law in India. Hana. First woman lawyer कह सकते हो. First woman lawyer in India. That is why. And this is also a previous year question. And that is why we are discussing it. Who drafted US Declaration of Independence? Again, this is a PYQ. And I believe that I had discussed it. And what is the US Declaration of Independence was signed on which date? Ye bhi bata do, I'll be very happy to know. Yes, Nandini, you're right. Thomas Jefferson. B is the right answer. Okay, and these were 4 were the options given. So the answer is this. Yes, Kushagra right. Thomas Jefferson. हाँ, 10 Jefferson. अब ये बताओ कि कौन से डेट को US declaration हुआ था इंडिपेंडेंस का? Why I'm telling you, because it is important for this law also. Exact date is 4th July 1776. And 4th July 2025, Donald Trump signed this bill. Which bill? One big beautiful bill, which we'll talk. One big beautiful bill, which we are talking about. जो आज का जो bill है, which we are talking, which we'll discuss in few minutes. So this one big beautiful bill actually was signed on the same 4th July, the Independence Day of USA. ठीक है? याद रखिएगा. It is important. Of course, there can be questions. So B is the right answer to this question. ठीक है? Okay. है ना? Who was the first US president? I think these are very simple questions. So थोड़ा बहुत मैं simple straightforward question पूछ दे रहा हूँ. First US president was whom? Anyone? Right answer is George Washington. I believe you all should be knowing. So option A is the right answer. आप देख सकते हो. So I'm not wasting much time here. Yes, Kushagra, Akshat, Verma, you all are right. A is the right answer. Then बाद में third में Thomas Jefferson became the third president. Then James Madison, James Monroe. ठीक है? Yes, Srishti, Swifty, you all are right. Kushagraj, you all are right. हाँ. Longest serving US president बता दो, then we will move to the topic. Longest serving US president during the time of World War II. है ना? I'm sure you must have heard his name. Franklin D. Roosevelt. B is the right answer. ठीक है. So he had served, है ना, longest serving US president. More than 2 terms के लिए रहते, but now it is a rule that you cannot be 4 plus 4 at max 8 years. You can be the president of USA, not more than that. Yes, B is the right answer. Yes, Kushagra, Nandini, Akshat, you all are right. B is the right answer to this question. है ना? है ना? एक चीज और पढ़ लीजिएगा, because last year Jimmy Carter died. Actually, he was a US president, died at the age of 100. Okay, so थोड़ा सा, he was from president from 77 to 81. Just read it. Few lines about him. Like उनके जमाने में 1978-79 में Camp David accord happened. That is what you should know. थोड़ा बहुत जानना, ठीक है? You should have a basic idea about these things. Now let's talk about the thing. One big beautiful bill all about. नहीं, अब देखो, आप एक चीज समझो, इसमें होता क्या है. First you have to understand. देखो नाम से क्या लग रहा है? It appears that there is something very big in it. It contains a lot of things. Okay? देखो होता क्या है? जैसे whenever we in India, let's say a law is passed, so there are different laws for different purpose. For example, if there is a rule related with aircraft, so bill tha aircraft amendment bill, I'm just giving example, will be signed. If there is a law on citizenship, a separate law citizenship amendment act will be passed. Let's say if there is a law on social security, a separate bill and a code of social security will be passed. So what happens generally is, when you have to pass a bill, you will pass a bill which is one bill will be for one purpose. Generally, one purpose means it should be related with one topic. If there is an Aadhaar bill, it is related with Aadhaar. What Donald Trump has done it, he had promised a lot of things before the election. So what he decided to do is all the important different varieties of subjects, he put it in one bill and passed it as one bill. And said, look, I have actually done my promise. I have made the bill all in one. समझ हो ना? मतलब ये कि जैसे one topic is related with military, another is related with social security, another is related with border, another is related with national energy generation. All were passed in one bill. ठीक है? मतलब होता क्या कि अलग अलग बिल पास किया जाता है ना जनरली, कि आप नेशनल सिक्योरिटी के लिए अलग पास कर रहे हो, मिलिट्री के लिए अलग पास कर रहे हो, टैक्स के लिए अलग बिल पास कर रहे हो. इन्होंने क्या कि एक ही साथ सब मिला के पास कर दिया. That is why it is called as one big beautiful bill. So I hope you got it. So this bill contains actually multiple subjects, multiple topics, multiple points in one go. He has actually decided to pass. Okay, so we'll discuss it because it was very much in the news. बार बार न्यूज में आ रहा था, इसलिए इसको हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे. Okay, so देखो, he has signed on 4th July. Why? US Independence Day. We have discussed 4th July 1776. Independence Day, US Declaration of Independence, and this declaration was written by Thomas Jefferson, है ना? Now, so it happened that House of Representatives passed it, etc. and all, and sweeping tax cut, social security, energy, and many other things. ठीक है, healthcare, food security, many other things were discussed in one bill. अब देखो, that is what one big beautiful bill passes. US Congress heads to Trump's desk. अब देखो होता क्या है? There are this term is written US Congress. What is this? What is US Congress? US Congress is like Indian Parliament. So it's similar to a parliament. So like in India, we have parliament. So instead of parliament, America uses the word Congress. जिस तरह भारत में parliament होता है, उसी तरह हम लोग US Congress कहते हैं. And it has 2 houses. Like we have 2 houses, Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha. Okay. Yes, parliament. Very good. Huh? Similarly, in USA, there are 2 houses. One house is called as Senate. Another is called as House of Representatives. Okay. Now, this is Senate is similar to upper house, like something similar to Raj Sabha, and House of Representatives is similar to Lok Sabha, although not 100% similar. एकदम भी similar नहीं होता, but कब समझ सकते हो, because Senate is very powerful in America, much more powerful upper house than Raj Sabha in India. ठीक है, but understanding के लिए आप समझ लो, Senate is upper house and House of Representatives is lower house. अब गौर से देखो, there are 100 seats. So Republican, there are two political parties. One is Republican and one is Democrat. Republican वही ट्रम्प की पार्टी है, and Democrat is Biden, Obama, etc. है ना. Senator is the member of Senate is called as senator. If you are a member of Senate, you are called as senator. ठीक है? Okay. तो basically this was passed, but हुआ क्या कि ideally Republican should easily pass it. But यहाँ पे क्या हुआ कि 50-50 हो गया. Why? Because some Republican members voted against this bill. ठीक है, कुछ लोग अपोज के चले गए कि नहीं 50-50 हो गया एक्चुअली, एंड दैट वाज लाइक 50-50 इन द सेंस कि हाँ देख सकते 50 यस, सो इट हैपेंड 50-50. तो अब वो लोग सर कैसे तीन लोग यहाँ चले गए तो 48 होना चाहिए ना, बट यस 43 इधर चला गया और ये 2, तो 50 इधर हो गया एंड 50 इधर, समथिंग लाइक दैट. यहाँ पे तो पास हो गया रिपब्लिकन, इट पास्ड. But here there was issue. Now the thing is, because their defection rule is something different than India. Okay, so we are not going in that detail. Now, if there is a casting vote, who votes for casting? Casting vote India में किसके पास power होता है? Generally speaking, for example, in case of India, लोक सभा में होता है generally. For example, लोक सभा में if the tiebreaker happens, then who has the power for casting vote? Speaker के पास होता है. So something similar. यूएस में सेनेट में वाइस प्रेसिडेंट के पास होता है, तो 50-50 हो गया. When vice president casted the vote, then actually it went in favor. Otherwise 50-50 हो जाता. ठीक है, so बाल बचे. Okay, that is what you should know. So because JD Vance is vice president, who is supposed to be the we can say like in India we have, हम कहते हैं ना, vice president is the chairman of Rajya Sabha, ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. Have you heard this term? Vice president, ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. सुना होगा आपने. Something similar to that. He is also the presiding officer of the Senate. ठीक है, ये तुमने बता दिया. These are the two political parties in America. This is the symbol of Democrat party, and this is the symbol of Republican. है ना? These are the two political parties. This is of Donald Trump, and this is of Joe Biden. Okay. आप देख सकते हो इवन हाउस ऑफ रिप्रेजेंटेटिव में भी बहुत थोड़ा ही सा का था मार्जिन. इफ यू सी इट केयरफुली, देयर वाज अ स्लाइट मार्जिन. इट वाज नॉट लाइक कि बहुत ज्यादा के गैप था, राइट? यू कैन सी इट हियर. नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट इट. सो व्हाट आई हैव डिसाइडेड टू डू इज आई विल बी शोइंग फ्रॉम द ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट ऑफ व्हाइट हाउस. ठीक है, व्हाइट हाउस की ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट में जो लिखा है. फर्स्ट इज नो टैक्स ऑन टिप्स. टिप्स वगैरह होता है ना, अगर आपने रेस्टोरेंट वगैरह में देखा होगा. Even in India also it happens that the rich people after eating it they give some tip to the staffs and all, है ना? No tax on overtime. Overtime means देखो होता क्या है, जैसे अगर आपको 8 hours वर्क करना होता है किसी कंपनी में, and let's say if you work 1 hour extra, you will be paid extra salary. ठीक है, but this salary is non taxable now in USA, I am saying. ठीक है, तो आप एक्स्ट्रा काम करोगे तो पूरा मिलेगा, उसमें टैक्स नहीं कटेगा. नो टैक्स ऑन सोशल सिक्योरिटी. व्हाट इज सोशल सिक्योरिटी? सोशल सिक्योरिटी मींस पेंशन वगैरह, है ना? बेस्ट एग्जांपल इज पेंशन वगैरह जो रिटायरमेंट के टाइम स्पेशली मिलता है ना, दैट्स सो देयर विल नॉट बी एनी टैक्स ऑन दैट. ठीक है, सो अब हुआ क्या है कि अब चलो जानते हैं डेलिवर्स फॉर नेशंस वेटरन्स, मतलब सीनियर लोगों के लिए, है ना? दैट इज व्हाट दिस इज आई एम शोइंग फ्रॉम देयर ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट, व्हाइट हाउस स्पेशल ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट, है ना? तो वन बिग ब्यूटीफुल बिल मेक्स टैक्स कट परमानेंट. एक्चुअली 2017 में एक ट्रम्प का बिल आया था which had temporarily reduced the taxes. Now it has decided to make it permanent, है ना? Okay, so no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on social security. So these are the things. Includes exemption for 100% disabled veterans from working in Medicaid and all veterans for the work requirement in SNAP. तो ये मैं बताऊंगा SNAP और Medicaid क्या होता है, but understanding के लिए ये समझ दो. If you want a medical insurance or medical support from the government, you need to work for a particular hour. ठीक है, some 80 hours ये कुछ है टाइम है कि इतना आप काम करोगे तभी आपको मेडिकेड के अंदर कवर्ड रहोगे. Okay, but if you are a disabled veteran, then of course it is not the case. ठीक है, you will get directly without exemption मिल जाएगा ना from work requirement. So that is what it says. Then empowering school choice and ends Biden's bailout, because of course he's again accusing the Biden, the former government, है ना? So universities will lose access to students loans for valueless degrees if they are providing any valueless degrees, है ना? So university will not have the chance to get give student loans, etc. So these are the things being talked about, है ना. अब इसमें इतना I think detail जाने का नहीं. So reformation of student loan repayment system has been done, etc. Then this is important, air traffic control. You understand what is air traffic control? ATC. I'm sure you must have seen this image from some movies. जैसे मूवी में दिखाते हैं कि ATC है, air traffic control. So these are the people who are sitting. They tell if they talk to the pilot that yes, Mr. Pilot, the runways you are allowed to land because runway is vacant. There is no any other plane or something like that. तो बात करते जो है ना वो ATC से बात करते हैं, जो कंट्रोल रूम कहते हैं रेलवे के टर्म है ना, तो that is called as ATC. तो उसमें भी he is bringing actually a lot of, he's investing in $12.5 billion to update the ATC system, replace aging. So that is what is being talked about. So telecommunication means the devices will be brought, new devices will be bought for those purposes, etc. Okay, so these are the things being talked. Then, of course, pro-American worker, pro-Main Street bill in history. That is what the White House says. So average main cheese tax cut, है ना? Take home pay for a typical hard-working family. ठीक है. So especially यहाँ से समझ लो ना, 15% average tax cut if you are earning $15,000 to $80,000. I think ये per year होगा, है ना? Save overtime and tip worker nearly 1,500 annually. मतलब basically ये कि if you are you will get some tax benefit as far as earning is concerned, है ना? मैंने को बता दिया कि social security like pensions वगैरह पर there will be no tax for seniors. Okay, because social security generally is enjoyed by the seniors, है ना? 60 plus, 65 plus, like that. So these are the things being talked. Permanently secures our border. I hope you all are aware. ये आपको पता होगा, when Donald Trump became president, he said कि I will make a strong wall here in Mexico. He declared emergency on the border. And he's anti-immigration. And he's actually throwing the people out. Many people who came to America, he's saying that if they have come by illegitimate means, then of course those people should be sent back. तो उसी के लिए permanently securing border, especially is talking about in context of Mexico, कि Mexico सीधा से South America से लोग आ जाते हैं. So that is what his accusation is. So उसके लिए है ना, one big beautiful bill talks about, है ना, law and order agenda, deporting illegal aliens. Illegal aliens means those people who came from other countries without any proper visa documentation, securing our border and supporting law enforcement. Okay. So providing at least 1 million annual removal, यानी 10 लाख लोगों को कम से कम साल में बाहर भेजना है वापस per year. I have to send. Undoing the invasion assured under Joe Biden time. Means जो Joe Biden के time पर many people, that is what according to the White House, that during the time of Joe Biden presidency, a lot of illegal people came and that is why we are sending them back. है ना, border wall again मैंने बता दिया, new border wall भाई, especially Mexico के पास. We need to make this border wall so that no one can enter illegally. Supports DOJ, Department of Justice effort to combat drug trafficking precursor chemicals. Drug trafficking actually South, it is said that इस region में a lot of drug trafficking happened. A lot of drugs gangs are also there. So also they are being sent back. So there should not be any drugs trafficking from these regions. And they are now coming up with fingerprinting DNA test to verify child-sponsor relationship. Because sometimes people say that this is my child, I am actually what we call it as adopting it, but this is actually maybe a human trafficking or something like that. So usko verification ke liye there are a lot of things are being done. So they are investing on Coast Guard, biggest upgrade. Coast Guard मतलब जो Navy के type की होती है, the ship, है ना, which provides protection on the river front or the ocean front. That's called as Coast Guard, and something similar to Navy. So to protect illegal immigrants coming through marine borders. Okay, these are the things being talked about. Then next, rebuilds our military. So he's also talking about military. ये पूछेंगे, ये this one, Golden Dome. This will be asked because generally you are because we all are aware of Iron Dome. ठीक है? Iron Dome क्या होता है? What is Iron Dome? This is Iron Dome of Israel. So Iron Dome means if enemy missiles come, then it can send interceptor missiles to counter it. Okay? यही था ना आयरन डोम कि अगर कोई मिसाइल आ रहा है तो वो उसको काउंटर कर देगा मार के. Now, but it was not very successful when it comes to hypersonic missiles. when जैसे फत्ता मिसाइल ऑफ ईरान, when it was hitting it, Iron Dome was not successful. Air defense system, right? Huh? Now America is coming up with Golden Dome. Okay, this can be asked. It is a proposed multi-layered defense system. They are even to fight against ballistic, hypersonic, and cruise missile. That is what they are planning to build. देखो जनवरी में Donald Trump signed this order. So, which it is said that it is compared to Iron Dome, but I think it will be one step ahead. Okay. So, of course, this is a new technology. So, of course, देख रहे इसका यूनिट कॉस्ट कितना बता रहे हैं, इतना है लगभग. खैर, so that is what is being talked about, advancement of ship icebreaker facilities, etc. And now he's talking one more thing, Indo-PACOM with modern facilities to deter Chinese aggression. Okay, Indo-PACOM क्या होगा? India plus Pacific Ocean है ना, Indo-PACOM, US Indo-Pacific Command. एक्चुअली देखो यूएसए की एक मिलिट्री यूनिट है जो कि यूएस इंडो पैसिफिक पहले समझना होगा. ये इंडिया है, दिस इज इंडियन ओशन, दिस इज पैसिफिक ओशन. ठीक है. सो व्हेन आई से इंडो पैसिफिक इट मींस दिस, इस पूरे को कहेंगे, दिस कंप्लीट इज कॉल्ड एज इंडो पैसिफिक. ओके, दैट इज व्हाट यू शुड बी नोइंग. तो उसको कहेंगे इंडो पैकॉम. ठीक है. सो इसके इनकी सेपरेट मिलिट्री यूनिट है. ओके. And they are actually, so this unit will be provided with modern capabilities to fight against Chinese aggression. That is what they have clearly written. These are the things being talked. US unleashed energy dominance. Now, this is very, very important. I hope you all are aware that Donald Trump has time and again said, even in the earlier, when he was in the first presidency, or when he was the president, in his first term, he had said that climate change is a hoax invented by China. So he had categorically said that there is nothing like climate change. Even this year, this time also, when he became the president, he said that I will keep on drilling. I will keep on using fossil fuel. I will not shift towards electric vehicle. I am not, that is what he has said. Especially Alaska वाले region में, drill baby drill aimed at revamping fossil fuel. Okay, we will restart using fossil fuel. We are not concerned about electric vehicles. And this is the reason why, who is angry because of this? In fact, yes, he had withdrawn earlier. US Paris, they were part of Paris Climate Agreement, but Donald Trump became the president and he withdrew in 2020. Again, Joe Biden became president and he joined it. And till now, he has not withdrawn, but let us see. Maybe because he is actually critique of that. So he has said, when it comes to who is angry with Donald Trump not proposing or not supporting electric vehicle, who is angry? Now, UN is angry, but there is one person who is angry. Please tell me. So he's talking about it, that he will energy that will drive energy cost, restore energy. He is saying that since we have left fossil fuel, that is why the cost of energy has increased, petrol, natural gas, etc. So he is actually accusing Biden era policies because of which the energy price skyrocketed. Okay, and that has killed a lot of jobs. So he wants that oil and natural gas extraction should start again. And he said green new scam. मतलब क्या है? वही इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल वगैरह स्कैम है. Reverse Biden's EV mandate. Who will be unhappy? Yes, Elon Musk. That is what I was asking. Elon Musk. ठीक है? Because Elon Musk की जो कार है वो इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल है ना, Tesla. And he is saying that we are reversing. We are not much concerned about electric vehicles. We are actually moving back to the same fossil fuels because climate change is a hoax, according to Donald Trump. So he's categorically said. Then we are talking about unleashing economic growth, permanently lowering the tax rate. मैंने बता दिया अगर आप इस range में हो, so you will get the tax benefit, etc. That is what he has said. है ना. इसमें और देखो. Now let's see in Wikipedia. Wikipedia में ये सब मैंने एक second. ये प्रोविजन कैसे आ गया? होल्ड ऑन. कैप फॉर, ये थोड़ा सा एक दो चीज पढ़ लीजिएगा, बट लेट मी हाईलाइट. है ना. कैप फॉर स्टेट एंड लोकल टैक्सेस. ठीक है, इसको सॉल्व कह रहे हैं लोग. ये मैंने टैक्स में कुछ लिमिट लगाया है. ठीक है. सो टिप वगैरह ये सब मैंने बता दिया है. टैक्स ग्रेड फॉर सीनियर्स. है ना. child tax credit का concept लाए, which has actually he has so if a child is born, so some people will get some benefit, monetary benefit. Pro Alaska changes, ठीक है, so Alaska में they have done some changes and all. और tax rate मतलब वही होता है कि if a parents is having a dependent children मतलब खुद से भी पैसा नहीं कमा रहे, so in that case they get some benefit, ठीक है, financial benefit, so that has been increased. Then है ना, Trump accounts will be opened for the children who are born between 2025 to 2028 and they will give some monetary benefit, ठीक है, 2025 से 28 के बीच अगर आप पैदा होंगे आपको ट्रम्प अकाउंट खोला जाएगा और आपको मॉनेटरी बेनिफिट होगा, है ना. फेज आउट ग्रीन टैक्स क्रेडिट, फेज आउट मतलब ग्रेजुअली रिड्यूस, एलिमिनेट, एंड जो वी आर अर्लियर they were going towards climate friendly thing, now they are again reversing it back, so they are saying कि नहीं इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल वगैरह नहीं चलेगा. Okay, so of course who will be, if you are eliminating subsidies or you are discouraging electric vehicles, of course Elon Musk will not be happy. एक और चीज हुआ, इस पर काफी क्रिटिसिज्म हुआ, डेट सीलिंग. So he has raised the debt ceiling by $5 trillion. डेट सीलिंग का मतलब कुछ लिमिट होता था कि इस लिमिट से ज्यादा, beyond this the government should not take loans, but now it has increased and now today it is $5 trillion. Earlier it was lesser, यानी कि now the US government can take more loans. इसको डेट सीलिंग कहते हैं. Now Elon Musk was unhappy. Hitting the debt ceiling is the only thing that will actually force the government to cut waste and fraud. That's why the debt ceiling legislation exists. मतलब he is criticizing it. आपने debt ceiling मतलब लिमिट लगाया है कि इससे ऊपर the government should not take the loan. But if you remove it, what will happen is you will keep on taking too much loans, and of course the government will go much in debt. बहुत ज्यादा कर्जा में चली जाएगी. Then how will you finance your debt in future? कैसे वापस लौटाओगे? So these are the things Elon Musk had said. Then Medicare drug negotiation वगैरह भी है, military defense के बारे में, Golden Dome पढ़ लीजिएगा, है ना, we have discussed. Nuclear deterrence के लिए $15 billion. ये बिलियन ही में बात ही करते हैं, they do not talk in millions. देख रहे हो ना. Then these are the things being, है ना, asylum fees. अब इतना डिटेल नहीं जाना. देखो वॉल बनाने की बात हो रही है US Mexico border में, $46.5 billion. Everything is in billion. I don't find million anywhere. ठीक है. They spend a lot of money, so of course mostly things are in billion. ठीक है. हाँ, ये मैं बता रहा था कि if you get a food assistance beneficiary supplement nutritional assistance program के अंदर, if you are 18 to 64 years of age, you have to work at least 80 hours per month. ठीक है. So that is what you should be knowing it. ठीक है. सिर्फ जो physically disabled है उनके लिए मतलब there is an exemption. Otherwise that is what you should be knowing. ठीक है. और बाकी चाहो जैसे एयर ट्रैफिक कंट्रोल के लिए भी have discussed. ठीक है. 10 billion for NASA. ठीक है. So these are the basic things you should be knowing. If you are interested, you can read it, but जितना मैंने highlight किया, that is more than enough. Now, criticism. When we talk about criticism, the most important is actually, again, the most important thing is कि आप tax fiscal impact. Because पहली बात तो आपने limit बढ़ा दी, $5 trillion तक you can take loans. So if you keep on taking loans, when will you repay? है ना? So that is the main thing. ठीक है. So Medicaid में cuts किया आपने, जो medical health support from the government होता है, that is actually you have reduced, है ना. So these are the things being talked about, है ना. Hitting the debt ceiling we have discussed, है ना. That is what it is. Regressive tax means they are saying you are actually benefiting the rich people, etc. These were some of the allegations against this bill. Okay. Now Elon Musk says if this insane bill is passed, the America Party will be launched. So he said he will form a new party called as America Party. Because he sees country needs an alternate to Democrat Republican uni party. देखो ये क्या बोल रहे हैं कि Democrat और Republican are same. बोलते नहीं है कि दोनों पार्टी जो है, दोनों चाहे वो गवर्नमेंट हो चाहे ऑपोजिशन, दोनों एक ही जैसे बिहेव करते हैं. That is what they are saying it. Elon Musk has said. Elon Musk was earlier a part of Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, under Donald Trump. But nowadays he is not happy, so he is saying both Democrat and Republican are same thing. दोनों में कोई फर्क नहीं है. That is what he has said. That is why he'll be forming his own party called as America Party. Okay. So DOGE को he had left in 30th May 2025 को ये सब आर्टिकल आई थी कि DOGE क्यों बनाया गया था? Department of Government Efficiency. That was established and Elon Musk was supposed to be the head of that, where actually it was supposed to reduce the US government spending and cut jobs. That was the job of Elon Musk. Okay. Now, अगर आप गौर से देखोगे, if you see it, after that Donald Trump responded. क्या respond किया? That I was strongly against EV. Elon Musk knew that long before he strongly endorsed me, supported me for president, I was against EV mandate. मैंने पहले ही से बता दिया था कि मैं electric vehicles के support में नहीं हूँ, because Elon Musk comes up with Tesla car, which is an electric vehicle. अच्छा, electric vehicle कभी recently in India showroom was opened where? Can anyone tell me? A showroom of electric vehicle of Tesla car got opened recently in India. Which city? Mumbai. Very good, Hari. हाँ, good. हाँ. तो वही बता रहे, डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प सेड कि आई हैव ऑलरेडी सेड कि आई एम नॉट सपोर्टर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल एंड यस एलॉन मस्क शुड प्रोबेबली क्लोज अप द शॉप, यानी अपनी दुकान बंद करके चले जाए वापस साउथ अफ्रीका, बिकॉज एलॉन मस्क वाज बोर्न इन साउथ अफ्रीका. नो मोर रॉकेट लॉन्च बिकॉज SpaceX is the US is the Elon Musk space agency. So he's saying कि आप वापस चले जाओ घर, you go back, है ना. Without subsidies, Elon Musk would have to go without subsidies to electric vehicles, है ना. Elon Musk would have to go back to South Africa. And that is what he's saying कि since that is what. तो अगर आप देखोगे Elon Musk के बारे में, he is a founder of Tesla, SpaceX के owner है, X which is now earlier Twitter. Earlier he had served in Department of Government Efficiency, wealthiest person रह चुके हैं, है ना. He was born in South Africa. Acha, can you please tell me, can Elon Musk in future become the president of USA according to the current rule? Yes or no? He was born in South Africa, but he got US citizenship. देख रहे 2002 में through naturalization. So, is naturalized citizen can naturalized citizen become the president of USA? Is it possible? No. Only the American born can become. But in India, this is not the case. Okay? If a foreigner acquires Indian citizenship, he or she can become the president of India. But this is not the case in USA. You have to be American born, US born होना चाहिए, उसकी जमीन पर पैदा होना चाहिए. Then only you can become the US president. That's important. So that's why even if he will form his own party, even if he will win the election, still he cannot become the president. He has to appoint someone else. Okay? So that is what the case is, है ना. तो ये है इस इतने सारे Neuralink, है ना, SpaceX, Tesla, many others, है ना, Starlink और Boring company, many others. He is founder of many companies. ठीक है. So यही उन लोगों के बीच डिबेट हुआ था. If you are interested, you can read it, है ना. So both actually started criticizing each other on social media. Class generally happens on 3 p.m. Monday to Wednesday. संभव, ठीक है. So these are the things being talked. अब इसमें इतना डिटेल नहीं जाना, है ना. So, but just have an idea that there were some fights that happened, and he told you should go back, etc. So now one more thing I want to highlight is अभी recently कल news था कि NATO has threatened India, China, and Brazil. NATO Secretary General is Mark Rutte today, UN NATO Secretary General. ठीक है. He has threatened that because India, China, and Brazil is doing a trade deal with Russia. I mean, still we are doing so NATO's Secretary General Mark Rutte is not happy. Okay, so he has said that we will put sanction means economic boycott in India, China, and Brazil. That is what they have threatened. So what is NATO? इसको पढ़ लीजिएगा. NATO के भी current Secretary General Mark Rutte हैं. Okay, please read. We have discussed about NATO. This is very, very important. Please watch this class. इसमें बस NATO Secretary General को update कर लेना. I think at that time someone else was the NATO Secretary General, but now it is Mark Rutte. ठीक है. And rest thing, please read about NATO from this website, from this YouTube video. ठीक है. It is available on the same YouTube channel. So this is all about today's class. Please subscribe to our channel, press the like button, share this video. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.